Namah Shivaya and welcome to Kali Sage. This is Anu, your tarot card reader, and I'm here with your Saturn in Pisces reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So, we are going to look at what this 2.5 year period is going to be like for you. Although Saturn is in retrograde right now, it will again, of course, come back into Pisces, and it's going to be there for 2.5 years. So it's going to create a huge impact on all the zodiac signs, and we've done all the zodiac signs. Now what we have left is only the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So here we go with that. But before you get started, just make sure you read everything in the description box and take only what resonates. Okay, so let's start. Here what we have for you is from the oracle Shri Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. I'm getting a message that something has happened that has sort of made you doubt things in your life, or at least it did for a while. But I think Krishna is there. Krishna is there to comfort you and to tell you that you don't know what I know. You don't see what I see. You don't know what I have planned. Okay, so he's saying that, you know, these 2.5 years, I am going to be there with you constantly, and whatever happens in these 2.5 years, just consider it my plan. Okay, devotion, because you're so devoted. If you are devoted to Krishna, I am definitely getting a message that he is here to answer it all for you. The moment you ask him a question, the moment you ask for guidance, the moment you ask for clarity, you get it from him. There is also something where I feel that, you know, in these 2.5 years, you will feel like, why me? Why is it that, you know, even after having so much of faith, so much of devotion, so much of, you know, unconditional love towards the universe or towards Krishna, why am I always being tested? Why am I always being given difficulties or obstacles? Here the thing is that he is polishing you. The universe is polishing you for something better, for something bigger in your life. You have big life goals, and the Saturn and Pisces period is going to be a remarkable period for your growth, for your development as a person, and your personality as well, who you are in and out, everything, the people you are with, or the people you want to be in the future or don't want to be in the future, whatever it is, you know, your long-term future, your ultimate goals, these 2.5 years are your time to shape up everything for that. And definitely you have huge spiritual support from Krishna. Okay, next what we have is the divine director, intervention and purpose. The divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Okay, divine intervention. Now both of these energies are like, you know, when you look at it, when you look at them, they're masculine energies, but when you feel them, they are both masculine and feminine, because they're straight from the heart. Okay, your heart is going to give you good directions, good confirmations and clarity. You know, of course you are someone who's very logical, practical, analytical and everything, but what you don't know about yourself right now is that your soul's journey in these 2.5 years is going to change. Okay, it's actually getting to where it should be. You're actually getting to where you should be, and that is going to happen with a change of heart in something. Okay, you did not like something, but now you will start liking it, or you will see why it is the way it is. Okay, and why it's worth it. Okay, I'm getting different messages over here that many people are not liking their current reality. Many people, you are away from your roots, you are away from where you want to be, and you know that where you are now you will have to be away from there as well. Okay, so you're not very comfortable with that entire thought process right now, but it is still a process. Okay, it's not just a thought process, it's going to be a life process, and you are going to make so much of progress, you're going to make so much of, name, fame, success, and goodwill as well, a good image of you, good progress report is what I'm saying, good growth, and relationships, I'm seeing that your relationships with people are going to improve. Okay, also I feel that relationships are going on a different level for you guys. It's not like where you are in a family setup or your friends, and you are understanding that no matter what, this person will always stick through. But it's about, no matter what, it whatever happens in that, no matter what, you will learn to understand that sticking through or not sticking through is the later part. But no matter what, when you want that in your life, you also kind of have to be that. Okay, when we say you be the change you want to be, so if you want someone to stick with you no matter what, you also have to do the same, you also have to be willing to give the same. Okay, without changing a bit of them, or whatever you expect from them, you also should be willing to do the same for them, right? These 2.5 years you will understand a lot of things from a different perspective, and it's going to be life changing. Definitely it's going to be life changing. I'm also hearing that many of you who have like long term goals planned, there will be certain changes in them, big changes in them, and it won't be a compromise kind of a thing, but the way you look at it will change. The way you wanted it and the way you want it now will change, or the way you want it in the future. Okay, it's going to change drastically, because your knowledge about it in the past was different, your knowledge about it in the present is different, and when you learn things, when you know see how things really work, your thought process, your idea and knowledge about it is again going to change. And after all of that, once you have the final clarity in your mind, you will understand that yes, this is the ultimate thing and this is how it should go. So you're going to follow it all like that. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of growth for you guys. Just as long as you are willing to go with the flow, everything is good for you. If you fight against things, then there will of course be difficulties, but yes, go with the flow is something that I can like really tell you guys to do. And there's going to be two major changes that will turn your reality upside down in these 2.5 years. Two major changes, very big changes, very prominent. Of course, we all go through changes all the time, but in these 2.5 years, if you take a note, there will be two major changes which will change your life altogether, and very positive changes I'm seeing. Okay, so that was about the oracle cards. Now let's see what tarot has to tell you for these 2.5 years through your chakra energy. We're going to first check your Mooladhara energy. So okay, let me take this aside. Your Mooladhar, we have the Knight of Cups. This is a really progressive energy, you know. Mooladhar and the water energy, the energy of emotions, and you know, flow with the flow. Like I said, go with the flow. So go with the flow is in the base energy. Your base chakra is into a very flowy energy, and maybe that's how you have been all the time. And recently you tried to not be like that and it did not work out for you. So this is a sign that, you know, no matter what, always go with the flow, because that is your foundation. That is the foundation of your life. If you go with the flow, things will turn out to be super great. Of course, use your heart, use your mind and everything to, you know, get the best possible outcome of it as you would like, but do not break the flow, do not break the chain, do not go against it. Okay, don't be a rebel, because whatever is happening with you or whatever happens in your life is going to be good in these 2.5 years, and it's all going to be for your betterment and in your favor. So the universe is working actually in your favor this entire time. It has always. Okay, there has been no blockage, there has been no interference, no negative influence. It's just been you and the universe, you or Krishna, you or the divine director. Okay, there hasn't been a third party as a medium in between or as a manipulator in between, in whichever way, but it's just you and the universe, one-on-one connection. So I think this energy in your root chakra means a lot for these upcoming 2.5 years for you guys. Also that, you know, you need to be easy with your emotions, you need to be easy with, you know, everything in life. All the time don't think about the future, all the time don't think about what opportunities am I attracting, is this an opportunity for me, when will I get this opportunity. No, live in the moment. Going with the flow is literally a thing for you, and with that comes a thing where you live in the present. Okay, so all the time don't think about the future, all the time don't think about others, all the time do not think about how this is going to be, what if I do this, what if I don't do this, all of that. You don't need to think that. Live in the present moment. Whatever is right for you, the right opportunities, the right kind of people, and you know, also I'm getting some of you are going to get a lot of gifts this year. So whatever it is, sorry, not this year, these 2.5 years. I don't know why I said this year, maybe more this year, and you know, comparatively less for the next 1.5 year. But yes, lot of gifts, a lot of things where you will be shown that yes, someone cares about you, yes, someone is there for you, yes, someone is also willing to do the same for you as you would. You also will need to show them that yes, this is what I'm willing to do for you. Okay, and don't always compare others with yourself, or don't always compare yourself with others. Let individuals be individuals as they are, and let yourself be you as you are. Okay, don't change a thing about anyone, because that is the beauty of the universe. It does not change you ever, it accepts you as you are. So if universe has never done this to us, why would we do this to each other, right? So that's the biggest lesson we need to learn, you need to learn and accept, right? So that's the energy of your root chakra, and of course it's going to take a while to change a few things from your perspective. Okay, if it's not working in your favor, but you will get there. Okay, don't worry about anything. Some issues with your parents, you will heal them next year, not this year. Next year you will heal them, or those will automatically, you know, like take a different turn, and you will be understood, you will be seen in a different way, and things will be sorted, things will be different than before. So beautiful things are coming your way. Your base energy is actually very beautiful. So yes, it's a good time, okay, in your foundational energy. Moving on to your Swadhisthana, what we have, again, I will have to move this card. um, Ten of Cups. This is such a beautiful energy. Again, you have the Cups card over here. This is emotions. This is water. This is flow. This is feelings. Okay, you feel things. You feel your foundation. You feel your growth. You feel your connections with others. Maybe in the next 2.5 years, many of you do plan to get married, or your idea about having a partner, having a family will change, or different things will happen for good where you are on a very mutual level with your partner. Okay, if you're single or if you have been single since a very long time, this is the right time for you to find a partner and find a meaningful relationship, have a meaningful relationship, and you know upgrade it. If you're comfortable, if you're ready, both of you all, if you're comfortable and ready, yes, go on the next level. And be it announcing it publicly, or getting engaged, moving in together, getting married, having a child, or adopting pets also, or traveling together, whatever it is that you want to do, you can do in these 2.5 years. Okay. I do see that after a very long time there is going to be a good celebration in your house, okay, through you. As in, you're going to be the first one after a long time to get married in your family or have a baby in your family, and it's going to be a wish come true. A lot of your wishes are going to be, of course, fulfilled, but I'm seeing a major wish fulfillment in your love life. After your finances or after your career is stable is one message that I'm also getting. But yes, love life is going to be on the bigger level. Okay, career, finances, all of that is going to be just there. Okay, it will grow, there will be stability, there will be growth, there will be changes, there will be progressive things happening, you getting known for who you are, getting the name, fame, goodwill, all of that. But what happens in your love life will be something big and something positively unexpected, something as a surprise. Okay, if you have been married or you have been with your partner since a very long time, you were trying for a baby, but if that wasn't happening for some reason, then these 2.5 years are something really special for you guys. Unexpectedly, you're going to get this news, whether you're prepared or not. So if you want a baby, yes, expect it coming to you in these years. Or if you are not, if you don't want a baby, then be careful. Okay, so yes, that's one message. Also, intimacy issues, I'm seeing that intimacy issues will slowly be solved. There will be healing in your relationships. Okay, there is going to be a lot of talking going on between two people or with whoever you have issues with. There's going to be a lot of talking, heart to heart conversations, where you are not fighting to put your point through, but you are talking and listening. Okay, you're not like, okay, I am right, okay, I am the only one who's speaking the truth over here. You'll be willing to speak the truth properly in a humble manner, and at the same time you will also be willing to listen to the other person, and you will see others also doing the same towards you as you change, being the change you want to be, right? So that's all about it in your personality. If you want to see changes in your life, you will have to start changing yourself. Okay, being the change that you want. This energy in your Swadhisthana also tells us that you are going to take some initiative towards a big life dream, big life goal that you have, and that initiative is going to be a very strong one. It's going to give you good results, it's going to give you good profits also. Maybe this is in your career, you're going to start a venture, or for some of you, I'm also getting a company. Like, you're going to start a company, whether alone or in partnership. But yes, I am definitely seeing that there is going to be a company, and it's going to go great actually. Initially there will be a few blockages, but if you learn how to tackle these things now, things are going to be actually very, very strong, stable, and you're going to be successful in this. Okay, this start is going to be a successful one, and this is going to be your first, so maybe you're allowed to make mistakes, but be very careful also, because if you become like careless about it, your mistake could lead to a bigger loss. Okay, so just be careful about that. Otherwise, I'm seeing that whatever projects you start, they are going to flourish, right? Next, for your Manipur chakra, what we have is the 10 of Wands. Manipur chakra, okay, it's kind of blocked. Mooladhara is in a good flowy energy, Swadhisthana is in a good flowy energy. When it comes to your Manipur chakra, it's blocked. Your third chakra from the bottom is blocked, and it tells me that your creativity is blocked. See, fertility and creativity both are different things. Okay, if someone gives you an idea, you work on it, that's a different thing. But you getting an idea, you working on it, and that idea flourishing is a different thing. So don't wait for others to give you ideas, or don't wait to borrow, or work on inspired ideas. Use your creativity to generate ideas, because you definitely can. Just that because of some mistakes, you are not really able to trust yourself. You are since a very long time, you were surrounded by unnecessary troubles or responsibilities or negative thoughts, patterns, and blockages, where you were not able to see things clearly, and it sort of weighed you down. Okay, if you look at this card now, I'll show you. If you look at this card, this person over here is on the verge of falling. Okay, or is walking in a way where people think that this person is going to fall. They can easily drop all these wands and get rid of this blindfold, because of which they're not able to see the light. There's sunlight over here, but all they see is darkness, or all they see is nothing. They can sense the light, but they cannot see it. So in your creativity, you can sense things. You do have potential, but you don't really use it. If someone tells you that no, this idea cannot really work, you trust them too easily and give up on yourself. You don't trust yourself enough. You give that importance to someone else who does not really know what you are capable of, what your true potential is. Yes, you may have flaws, or some ideas may have failed, some ideas may not have been that great, but that does not mean that you don't have any potential. You do have potential, in fact great potential. And as you will be polished, your polishing will be done in these 2.5 years. These potentials are going to be unlocked. Okay, just that there's only one question, that are you willing to unlock these potentials? Are you willing to trust yourself with this? Are you willing to go with this flow? Because it's obviously something, this person is headed in the wrong direction, and they don't know that they're headed towards the wrong thing or in the wrong direction. Their direction is somewhere else. It could be, that side, this side, wherever, but this is not where they're going, or this is not where they want to be. Or if you think that you're good at hiding, if you just quietly do your work, no one's going to notice you, no one's going to notice your flaws, no one's going to notice that you made a mistake. You are wrong. Just because you cannot see the world doesn't mean the world cannot see you. Just because you don't see the light doesn't mean that you're not in the light, or you are not capable of it. You are definitely capable of things. Just that one thing, stop falling into your own trap. Stop falling into your own understanding that all you do is only make mistakes, because that's not something you do all the time. You have to trust yourself. Okay, I'm also sensing that you may develop some health issues because of some lifestyle changes in these 2.5 years, but I think you will get a hint of it, but you'll kind of realize it a little later. So when you have this guidance, maybe use it for your own benefit, that no matter what, don't compromise on the health part. Don't eat or drink anything that you're not familiar with. Okay, and whatever it is that the diet that you follow right now, if it's healthy for you, continue that. Don't make any changes in it. And if it's not the healthiest diet for you, maybe do some research, go to a dietitian, a nutritionist, get yourself checked, and follow a diet which is the best for your system. Okay, because if you get trapped in any of the health issues, forget career growth, forget love life growth, forget exploring the world, forget any good progress in your life. These 2.5 years, if you don't pay attention to your health, you will just be in that loop of healing health issues and nothing at all. So this is something very serious. Okay, so focus on keeping your health good while you are also working on other goals of your life. Okay, mind, body and soul should always be aligned, and that is how the health always flourishes. Okay, so that's about your Manipur chakra. Now moving on to your Anahata, what we have is the justice energy. It is the energy of number 11, and this justice energy in this card is talking about good changes. Initially when I said change of heart, then getting this justice energy, if you have been cheated in the past by your friends, by your exes, or whoever it is, family members, if someone has betrayed you and that left a scar on your heart, that hurt you to the core, they're going to get their karma back. And if this is you, of course the effects will also be seen on you. But that's the thing about it. Justice is a very fair card. It does not see that it's never partial. If you've done something wrong, you are going to get that as a result of your karma. Okay, the wrong things which you don't deserve, that you may have done to someone else at some point of your life. Okay, that may come back to you. And if you've done something good for anyone, then yes, of course, this also is going to come back to you in the same manner or multiplied. What I'm also seeing is that some of you have some unnecessary guilt. When I said that, if you've done something wrong to someone, I felt some of you having an unnecessary guilt of something that you haven't really done intentionally, or if something wasn't meant to be and you chose to walk out of it, okay, if something wasn't going great and you chose to end it, then that's not a bad thing. In fact, that is a good thing. Sorry, it was a necessary shedding. So maybe in these 2.5 years you will have to shed that guilt as well. Okay, there is no good or bad in this. You did what you had to at that point of time, or even if now you are in a situation where you just have to do what is right, no matter what, no matter how much it hurts you or the other person, or you know other people, the other party. It's okay, it's okay, it's fine. It is better than being hurt and being unhappy with your life later just for the sake of others. So it's fine, okay, it's really fine. So get over this thing and shed that guilt. In these 2.5 years, your heart, of course, it's going to be tested. Your devotion towards the universe is going to be tested, and your intentions from the bottom of your heart, these are also going to be tested. What are your true and pure intentions for yourself, for others, and towards what your goals, your plans, your future are? Okay, everything. Stay on the right path is what I would say. Do not get distracted. Whatever is there in your life right now, whoever is there in your life right now is perfect. It's all just the way it is meant to be right now. Do not get distracted, otherwise you're going to invite chaos. Okay, so that's the heart chakra energy. By the way, that was your first major arcana in the entire reading so far, and that was a really strong one. Moving on to your Vishuddha energy, we have the second major arcana, that is temperance. Speaking in balance, sharing in balance. Okay, it's the temperance energy, whether to express yourself, share your opinions, or show your real side to the world through expressing yourself, is going to be a lot in the picture in these 2.5 years. You're not going to be a slow talker. The way you talk is also going to change. You're not going to be someone who knows how to get to the point, but before that, if you do a lot of going round and round around the point, being that jalebi pie in your talks, that is going to change. I'm sorry if this has offended anyone, but yes, that's going to change. Sometimes I also do that a lot. Before getting to the point, I go round and round, become the jalebi pie, and people are like, okay, get to the point. Sometimes that happens. But if this has been your way to talk or your way to communicate all the time, it will change now. Getting to the point quickly will be considered as your biggest communication skill. Okay, communication skills, you're becoming very confident also, and also you are learning what to share with whom and how much. Some of you, I'm sensing that if you used to be a really chatty person, I think you're learning something about your communication. Earlier you never cared about what you are talking and with whom, but now suddenly when you are reflecting on your conversations and the people who you talk to, you suddenly realize that this is not how it should be or it should have been, and how these people have really hurt you or not, or if they've disrespected you in any manner, if they've not taken you seriously, or you on the other hand haven't really been up to the mark, or never said anything what you should have, then that is changing. Okay, you're learning to communicate effectively. whatever may be the situation, effective communication is in the picture. Okay, and it's not that you're making this, shift in just one snap of a second. You're analyzing things very nicely. I think you are good at analyzing things a lot. You're also trusting your intuition. You're not relating, how do I say this now? You know how in spirituality, when we talk about intuition, we always connect it with the energy of water, the energy of moon. Somehow you are not very much, convinced with that. You're like, I can ignite fire in my intuition. Okay, I can really, shed a different light. And you're like, you want to change this. You don't want intuition to be a flowy thing, your intuition to be a flowy thing. You want your intuition to be something which is always lit. Okay, you don't want it as an on and off thing. Sometimes the flow is high, sometimes the flow is low, or sometimes it's like completely still or stable. You don't want it like that. You're not convinced with your intuitive changes. You want it to be always lit. You want it to always guide you in the right manner. And it's crazy how this is the throat chakra energy, but this is giving me the vibes of your third eye chakra, where you want to trust your intuition and speak the messages that you are getting. Okay, so yes, intuitively, if you get a message that something is right or something is wrong, you're not going to say anything opposite of it, or you're not going to just keep it to yourself. In any manner possible, you are going to make sure that you say that this is right or this is wrong, whatever your intuition guides you with. That's the message that I'm getting over here. So a lot of inner changes as well for you guys. That's great. Now moving on to your intuition, judgment energy. Look at this. This is the most incredible energy in this entire reading for you guys, because the judgment energy is like a completely open, completely healed, and completely upgraded energy, where you're ready to always step up your game, where you're ready for upgrades. You're not afraid of changes. Some of you will become very powerful psychics. Okay, and you will know things way before they happen. So if you have to take any precautionary measures, you will know what to do, when to do, how to do it, and situations will be tackled. If you know something good is going to happen, you will be prepared for it. You will have your entire schedule planned accordingly, so that you do not miss a good thing. So I think this is such a beautiful energy, that you started off as something which is going with the flow. I told you that go with the flow and you will see big major changes in your life. Did I tell you, or did I just say it now? Well, it doesn't matter, but yes, if you go with the flow, that's your foundational energy. Okay, and if you go with the flow, your life will always give you good things. If you go against it, be prepared for troubles. Maybe this is what I said and I got confused, but yes, that's the thing. You going with the flow is unblocking your third eye chakra. Right now I am not seeing, or not sensing a great energy in your third eye chakra, but in these 2.5 years it's definitely going to change. Okay, one more message that I'm getting for you guys is that you should connect with the color white, or the white light energy. The color white light energy. What else? Coming out of darkness. You're coming out of darkness. Because the opposite of white, the opposite of light is darkness, and all I see over here is light, except for this card. Okay, where only this person is blindfolded and they're into the darkness, they don't see the light. But Yes, the opposite of it is already present. The light is already there, the white light is already there, just that you have to get rid of that blindfold. Okay, this is also, by the way, blocking the third eye energy. So yes, unblock it, it's all in your hands. Okay, lastly, moving on to your Sahasrar, we have the Page of Wands. So two wands over here. Okay, so Page of Wands, what is this talking about? Page of Wands is literally telling you that your Sahasrar is in a good energy. How you think, how you grow, how you achieve things is going to be new. Okay, you've just started to explore life. You will be exploring more, you will be experiencing more, but these experiences are going to count a lot more than the experiences you've had so far and what experiences you'll have later in life. Because I don't know, but I'm getting a very fresh uh, vibe over here, and people who are meant for success. Okay, if so far you thought that you're not going to be able to achieve good things in your life, then you are wrong. You're so wrong, because trust me, you guys, you're meant to achieve big things in life, and that will happen. You will prove yourself to the world, to the people who think that you cannot. Okay, because there's like a huge support from the universe present. Huge support. Look at this card, the Paramatma. Okay, he is with you, the divine director. He is with you. Okay, the one who is directing the entire universe, the one who is directing the entire, um, source of being, you know. So if they are with you, what can possibly go wrong in your life? Just that you could make some itsy bitsy mistakes, but then they will take care of it, that you realize them or that you rectify them and get back on the track. Because nothing over here except for this card shows that you are off track. You're just on the flow and you're ready to just be the blockbuster hit in your life. It's a very beautiful energy, guys. It's a really, really beautiful energy, and I'm definitely in your Sahasrar also sensing that you will see one big dream, one big idea or plan come true or manifest in your material reality by the end of December. Okay, or at least a little beginning towards it will start by December, by the end of this year, in December, end of December, whenever. But yes, it is going to happen before this year ends, so be prepared for it. This was actually a very beautiful reading for you guys. So Saturn and Pisces is going to be a beneficial period for you, and with that, I'm going to wind up this reading for you guys. I hope this resonated to you. Do like the video, because if you like my videos, I get to grow on this platform and help you guys with better readings. Do like my content, do share it with whoever you think will also resonate to it. Do comment down below your thoughts about this reading, and also do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you in my next videos. Till then, thank you for watching. Bye bye, take care. Om Namah Shivaya.